Let's talk Florida State Seminoles football. The Noles must get back on track after the season that they had last year, and they are doing it through recruiting. A top 20 class for Mike Norvell and his staff this cycle, and there's a couple top recruits in this bunch that are going to play right away. I got On3 national analyst Cody Belair here. We're going to break it all down. But first, FSU fans, do me a favor, hit subscribe to the On3 Recruits channel. All right, let's bring in national scout Cody Belair. And Florida State is known for having excellent portal classes. There's instant impact guys there, but we are seeing some come from the high school level. Who on offense do you like from this 2025 cycle?
Yeah, Josh, when I look at this Florida State offense from last year, there's obviously not a ton of good. But the thing that stood out to me was a lack of consistency at the running back position. And yes, I know injuries played a big part in that, but with Lawrence Tolafili out of the picture, who was the leading rusher last year, let's just have Ousmane Kromah walk in and become the feature back. I mean, he's nearly 6'1", 215 pounds, and has a complete skill set out of the backfield. This is someone that can be a true three-down weapon that is as comfortable running through a linebacker's face as much as he is catching a wheel route down the sideline. And that is not normal coming out of high school. So if I'm Florida State, my goal is to have the best players play. And if that's the case, Ousmane Kromah should at minimum see the field rotationally, but potentially even carry the load for the Seminoles next season.
All right, now this defensive class is really good. Names up and down. Who do you think could make an impact on defense?
The reasoning behind these two guys seeing the field, Josh, is similar to Ousmane Kromah's reasoning on the offensive side of the ball, where I think these two players are simply too talented to come into a team that won 2 games last season and not immediately contribute. And those two players are On3 5-star Tylon Lee and top 100 prospect Kevin Wynn. When we talk about game changers and the ability to wreck opposing game plans, we talk about players like Tylon Lee. He's 6'5", 250 pounds, and plays with his hair on fire. He's someone who I see becoming a true 3-down edge defender for this Seminole defense that once he steps on the field, he's never going to come off. And with Kevin Wynn, you have the security blanket, right? This is the guy that you plug in the middle of your defensive front and just let the kid go to work. He's 6'2", 325 pounds, and is a total anchor at the nose tackle position, but he can still be an effective pass rusher from the interior. These two have no reason not to see the field for Florida State next season.
All right, Mike Norvell and his staff are known as developers. So who amongst this group of signees do you think he might not play as a freshman, but he's going to have a great year as an FSU Seminole?
Yeah, I really like Tae'shaun Gelsey for this one. And I think the only reason he may not see the field early is because of the addition of Deuce Robinson from the transfer portal, because that's the real role I envision him playing for the Seminoles offense. And it's the large-bodied pass catcher whose fluidity and suddenness have no business being in that pretty of a frame. But I think Gelsey being able to sit and learn behind a guy like Deuce Robinson, who had good production during his career at USC, will allow Gelsey to focus on his body, get stronger, and learn the offense in a way that when his time comes in a year or two, he will hit the ground running for Florida State.
All right, Florida State fans, talk to us. Who is your favorite player in the class, and who do you think is going to make an impact as a true freshman?